Iran has launched a fierce diplomatic offensive at the United Nations after the United States and Bahrain submitted a draft resolution on the Strait of Hormuz crisis. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi accused Washington of trying to use the UN Security Council to justify what Tehran calls illegal military pressure against Iran.
The real purpose of this draft is to distort the realities on the ground and justify the previous and ongoing illegal actions of the United States against Iran in the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, a region thousands of miles away from the U.S. coasts.
Tehran says the US-backed resolution deliberately ignores what Iran calls the main cause of the crisis: US-Israeli military operations against Iran since February 28th. Iran claims the tensions now unfolding in the Persian Gulf are the direct consequence of what it describes as an aggressive and illegal war against the Islamic Republic.
The international community must not allow the Security Council to be abused by aggressors or become a tool to legitimize their illegal actions. It is essential to exercise utmost vigilance to prevent any attempts to distort established rules and principles of international law in a way that could justify aggression or illegal use of force.
Iran has also accused Washington of violating ceasefire commitments through naval blockades, attacks on Iranian vessels, and ship seizures in the Strait of Hormuz. Tehran warned that the proposed resolution could severely damage the credibility of the UN Security Council and set a dangerous international precedent.
If this resolution is adopted, the credibility and status of the Security Council will be severely undermined. The Council's executive powers will become politicized, and a dangerous precedent will be set for legitimizing unilateral coercive measures and illegal behaviors by the United States in violation of the sovereignty and sovereign rights of coastal states.
At the center of the confrontation is the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil shipping routes. Iran has now directly linked the restoration of maritime traffic to sanctions relief and a permanent end to military pressure from Washington, effectively turning the strategic waterway into a geopolitical pressure point.
Allowing the United States to abuse the Security Council regarding a crisis it created without the Council's authorization or even prior notification will have devastating consequences. I must emphasize that, subject to the permanent cessation of war and the lifting of illegal siege and sanctions against Iran, normal maritime traffic to the Strait of Hormuz will resume.
Iran is now lobbying major global powers, including China, to oppose the US-Bahrain resolution inside the Security Council. Tehran says Washington is exploiting the UN system for political objectives as tensions over the Strait of Hormuz deepen the risk of a wider geopolitical confrontation in the region.